has rained all night. Rained most of the yesterday afternoon. About 6 o'clock this morning we called it and said we're doing the pavement all the way back to Bright. So we're just getting packed up. I'm gonna go ahead and hop on the bike and ride over to where we're meeting up. But yeah, no dirt today. But yeah, so we're all gonna pavement back to Bright. We'll load all the bikes up, get everybody their bags, and everybody will load their bikes up on everything and head home. So not the greatest end to the rally, but honestly there wasn't really anything else we could do because the dirt between here and Bright, we have no idea what it'll look like, and it could just be an absolute mess.
You gotta go ahead. Charge the triple. What has it go? In case you chose, mate, I'll charge the triple. But if you won't chose, mate, I've got to do it. There you go.
It is a wet morning. Here's the donkey. This is what happens when you run out of gas. I'm good. I'm dry still. We'll see what happens.
Look, the decision came down, if you're wondering, in the end to could we get a four-wheel drive in and out to recover a bike or a person? Maybe, maybe not, we weren't sure. Could we get a helicopter in if it was a serious injury? With the low cloud cover and stuff, maybe, maybe not, we're not sure. So in the end, just got to make a decision based upon that. So we do appreciate your understanding. If it was day 1 or 2, we'd probably try and do something different, but it's not. So we'll do what we do. The slowest thing down will be the truck. Please make sure you got all your stuff. We've had a full climb suit, helmets, all sorts of stuff left behind. Just make sure to take 5 minutes, okay?
All right. Oh, God. It's only about an hour and 10 minutes back. Let's do the thing. What are we doing? Oh, come on. Second gear. Not sure if my mic is going to work or not, but I figure at a minimum it's the last ride I'm probably going to have in Australia. I might as well film it. Not sure if you're going to be able to see anything, but whew, yeah, all I can see are taillights. Lights in view. That's all I'm trying to do. It gives me some idea what the road is doing. I would agree that this is the thickest fog I've ever ridden in. I mean, this is a cloud. This isn't even really fog. Oh my God, that's not a great place to be. Headlights on, you dip. I said it before we left. It was clear where we were at, and I'm like, I know we're gonna roll out of here and we're gonna drive into something on the way down because you could see all the clouds below us. See about as much as I can, I'm sure. that's better. Well, this will be good for Strucky. He's afraid of heights. So at least with this, he won't be able to see any of it. There we go. I can see stuff around me now. That's just a little pretty. That actually got slick. And back into the cloud. Alright, welcome back to Bright. Alright, we have arrived. I'm just going to park here for now because I don't know where the trailer's gonna go. Let the chaos begin.
You're gonna get a photo of my all the right ADB stickers in my tray.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's just it's slippery.
And then all the right ADV.
I'll put the other one up there tonight.
That's great. But that's a great way to do it too, because you know, that way you don't necessarily see them if you have it all closed up.
Yeah.
But no, it's a great idea. That's cool. All right, let's embrace the chaos.
Over the big creek. Yeah, push you further.
And a little more if you can.
Just hold it until they go around the post.
Yeah. Teamwork makes the dream work. I'll give you a push. Hang on. You got the balance? The chaos of packing up.
What ride are you on next?
Yep, I'll push. You just steer. 1, 2, 3. I didn't make that noise, I promise.
Big strong American.
I nearly went off the road on day 3 on one of those right-handers where it was just loose gravel, and
Like a guy.
I don't know what noise I made in my helmet, but I'm sure I probably made a lot of curse words. Watch your handlebar when you get up there, because it'll be close.
Switch out.
There we go.
Two hands for beginners and Americans.
Yeah, and
Bring the
American.
ramp over to the trailer, or put this other one on the trailer, guys.
They give you much for being American.
No more than I
You've
expected.
deserved it.
Yeah, no, pretty much. Anything I've gotten, I've deserved. So,
Because of your ancestry.
yeah. It was good meeting you.
Yeah, you
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, you could possibly be
Best
the.
of travel, mate.
Yeah,
Wherever you go.
appreciate it.
Could be the first American I met that I like.
Well, I had no guarantees on all the rest of them.
Well, I think I already made that comment.
There's 330 million of them. I can't, no guarantees.
It's a pretty low odds. So you won't find that here. You might get, you might find a million of ones, but you won't be looking at it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, take it easy. How do you think it went?
I think it was awesome actually, mate.
I think
Really
it was
good.
just,
Very happy with how it went.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a 5-day trip that ended up being 4 days, but you can't, beat the weather.
There's some things you just can't predict.
And you couldn't
just
even
gotta
see your hand
roll
in
with.
front of your face.
Oh, I got shot video of it coming down the hill, and all I was trying to do was keep the tail light in front of me in view.
Exactly. Just follow the red light down the hill.
So
Yeah, 4 days of awesome adventure riding. Primo
Yeah.
stuff. Day 1 was
Has
my
the wheel on
highlight.
the front to get into there.
Day 1, the slippy, loose
Because they are
stuff,
like-
and all through the
can't get
pine
into the
forest
screen
there.
or
And it's good stuff.
no, I had a blast.
Tenere's the
Yeah.
bike to do it on as well.
Oh, I can't think of a ride you could do like this on other bikes where you wouldn't be breaking stuff
Yeah,
or
exactly.
running out of gas or something like. Yeah.
You'll have to get a world raid when they drop in America after they've smooth production for France.
It's so tempting. The only reason why I probably wouldn't is because I don't need a bigger bike.
Yeah,
You know,
I'm with you on
I'm base camping out of the van now. I'm not doing the long distance travel, and my bike's already set up to basically the same specs as a world raid. You know,
exactly.
I have the tank size now with the camel tank. I have the suspension. You know, I have all the stuff.
Yeah.
The only thing it would really gain me is the TFT, and I don't care.
It's neither here nor there.
So,
it's not going to get you out of trouble.
You know,
is it?
no,
But sooner or later, you're going to have to think about upgrading.
Oh yeah. Eventually, I will kill my bike.
Yeah.
But it'll probably take a while. And then the world raid will be available.
You could go for the world record number of Ks on a Tenere or something like that.
No, I think Long Haul Paul's gonna have that for a while.
I've heard of him, yeah.
He's got like 210,000 miles or something on him.
He's from the US as well.
Yeah,
right?
he does all road riding, but he does for MS research and stuff, raises money.
You know him? You met him?
I've met him, yeah. I wouldn't say I know him, but no, he's a really cool guy.
Yeah.
He racks miles on bikes. Good lord.
He's the iron butt. Do you have something called the iron butt?
Yeah, so I've done an iron butt. So I rode from Monument, Colorado to Yuma, Arizona in one day. So it's 1,013 miles in 24 hours.
That's pretty keen.
It sucks. It's one of those things where I'm glad I did it, but I don't know that I ever need to do it again.
You must be happy with your seat and your.
I have a sergeant's seat, and then I have a sheepskin cover on it. That helps a lot on long days.
Yeah.
But I've done several 700-mile days in one day.
700 miles, wow.
It's a long day. It's not fun, but sometimes you gotta make.
There must be a lot of tar involved in that as well.
Yeah, you just to be able to have the speed to even do it in a day, you have to, because But U.S. has interstates, so you're going 80 miles per hour, and I have a throttle lock, so I'm able to click it in and let go.
Yeah.
that saves your wrist on long days for sure. And I was talking to Greg about it, if I'd come over here as a tourist, even if I had come on this ride, I wouldn't have had the same experience as coming over and being hosted by him. I was able to see Australia the way you guys see it.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Instead of just seeing it as the way a tourist would see it.
Completely different.
Yeah, it's been great.
Have you done the tourist? Have you seen the harbour bridge? And,
that's what I'm going to do when I go back.
Okay, right.
So I have a week in Sydney. I'm just going to tourist around. So.
Good stuff.
Yep.
3 hours later.
We were driving along, and the traction control light and the check engine light comes on, and the engine goes into limp home mode. So we stopped and turned it off, and it started working again, but the check engine light is still on. So they have the ECU reader out. They're trying to check the error codes and figure out what's going on. The good news is half the people here are diesel mechanics. We at least have the right people for the problem. Having fun?
Yeah.
There's a joke in here about how many Australians it takes to fix a diesel car. Back on the side of the road. Something with the oxygen sensor, it sounds like.
Elizabeth? Oh, no, you'll do. Do not drop them.
You would think people would think to move over with 3 vehicles on the side of the road.
Isn't that restrainer like America? Everyone
God.
Tomorrow.
Just cleaning up from the ride. So bikes are clean. That was what I did this morning. Mick's over there cleaning out the trailer.
All go here.
That is a pretty trailer, I gotta say.
It is. It does many things.
It really does. You can tell somebody thought about when they were putting it together in terms of like the wheel mover.
Yeah.
And the little footstool that hooks onto the sides here so you can get in and out of it and stuff. Like, it's just very well thought out. Yeah. There's been a design process for sure. Well, how did you think the ride went?
Really good. Really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's always little things, but
weather was a little bit iffy, but when you've got all Teneres, we don't even worry about mechanicals. You just
no, all the mechanicals we had to fix were on the 660.
Yeah.
Well, there was that one, but that was the
A couple of loose bolts from where people have fitted
aftermarket stuff. Yeah.
Aftermarket guards, but mechanically, you know, like you're pretty right. It's fairly relaxing. You don't have to worry about any other issues. But yeah, riding wise, it was fantastic. Really great trails. A bit rocky
Everybody did pretty well though. I didn't have any real injuries. Little minor stuff, but
yeah, no. Well, that's the beauty of sending zeros out and putting up danger flags, and that's why Greg.
You'll warn us where all the cows are.
Yeah, yeah. Well, have you ever hit a? Yeah, no, it all went well.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, not our first rodeo. We've done it a bit, and we know how to make it happen safely.
You can definitely tell when somebody's been doing something for a while because they just kind of got all the little. They have the little things you wouldn't necessarily expect figured out.
Yeah.
Because they've seen it before.
Well, it's happened. Yeah, we've got a bit more professional.
Yeah.